Yo guys, what is going on? It's Luki here and welcome back to another video. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at how you guys can level up your weapons the fastest way possible on Cold War. So as you guys know, leveling up your weapons on Cold War is literally probably the biggest grind ever. In this video, I'm going to be giving you guys two methods. The first one is going to be zombies and the second one is going to be multiplayer. If you guys want to, you can skip to each part, but basically, I recommend you guys playing whichever game mode you're trying to get the camos on. So, for example, a lot of people are wasting their time. So let's say, for example, you want to get the multiplayer camo. You guys are probably trying to get the multiplayer camo, but you're probably also trying to level up your weapons fast. So what you're doing is playing zombies to level up your weapons. But this is just going to add more time onto your grind because you're basically wasting your time in zombies leveling up your weapon when you could be leveling up your weapons and also completing challenges in multiplayer at the same time. This is also the same with zombies. For example, if you're playing zombies and you want to get the zombies dark ether camo, a lot of people play Fireteam Dirty Bomb to level up their weapons, but you're not getting any progression towards the zombies camo and you're wasting your time if you're doing this. So the biggest tip I have for you guys when leveling up your weapons is level up the weapons on the game mode you want to unlock the camos for. That is the biggest tip. If you don't want to unlock any camos, which some people don't, some people just want to level them up and use them in Warzone or whatever, or they don't even care about camos, they just want to unlock the attachments, any of these methods are going to be fine. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this. Sorry for the long intro. I just kind of wanted to explain that you guys are probably wasting a lot of your time. But yeah, let's get into this. The first method is going to be solo demachiner. So you want to go into private and go into solo. Now when you go into solo, there's a few things you want to do. Make sure you have a class with ring of fire on it, your weapon of choice, whichever weapon you guys want to go ahead and level up. I'm just going to use this shotgun just for an example. I have already got it maxed out, but you guys are going to want to use whatever weapon you guys want to max it out, and make sure you use ring of fire and make sure you have tier 3 enabled. So for the first couple of rounds, just go ahead and kill all the zombies until you have enough points to get to the top of the nut building. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, I'm pretty sure that's how, but you guys already probably know the best location for this. You've probably seen a lot of people do this location with the ray gun and stuff like that, but it's good for getting through rounds, but it's also incredibly good for just simply leveling up your weapons. So go ahead and save up enough money. It doesn't cost that much at all. You should be able to make your way up there after literally 2 rounds. So just go ahead and kill a couple of zombies, make your way up to the top, and then once you're at the top, you want to basically stay at the top until you get to round, I would say around about round 10 to 15. Once I get to round 10, the weapon XP per kill actually decreases. So you aren't going to want to go, really the highest round I would go to is round 15. Once you get to round 15, just leave the game. I do not recommend you guys going past round 15. At the very beginning of the game, this was a massive thing as well. You guys probably remember everyone was doing the first couple of rounds and then they were leaving because this was an insane way to level up your weapons. Since then, they have came out and said that they actually patched that and they have changed the way the XP works. However, it is still pretty much the same. It is still the same. The first couple of rounds, the first like 10 rounds, that's when you get the most XP per kill. And then after that, the weapon XP per kill has a massive decrease. I'm not sure why, but it just does. And you guys, if you've played it, you probably know exactly what I'm talking about. You've probably experienced it yourself. For the first couple of rounds, you get a couple of levels for your weapon, but then after that, you don't really get that many more levels. Make sure you don't collect any of the nukes as well, because these are obviously going to take the kills away from you. And make sure you don't knife any zombies. Knifing the zombies is kind of a habit, so you're probably going to end up knifing a couple. But just try and not knife as many zombies as you can, because you're going to want to get as many kills as possible with your weapon. So as you guys can see, the reason why you want to stay in this location, it's simple. It's because for some reason, whenever you're in this location, the zombies have an incredibly fast spawn rate. They're going to spawn right in front of you, and this is the fastest way to make them spawn. If you were down in the bottom area, in the spawn area, just getting through the first couple of rounds like normal, they're not going to really spawn that fast because they just don't. I don't know why, can't explain it, but when you're in this area, they will spawn right in front of you. So the best thing you guys are going to want to do whenever you have your ring of fire is stand in this location, and basically the ring of fire is going to damage and kill the zombies to your left, and they will still crawl out in front of you, but you guys can just shoot them in the head once. As you guys can see, I did it a couple of times just there as well, and as you guys can see, I can just focus on the zombies in front of me. I don't even have to move my aim, I don't have to do anything, and it increases your damage. It obviously makes you not have to reload, and this is just going to be a lot more time efficient because it's just going to get you through the rounds a lot quicker. Once you get to around about round 10 to 15, I don't recommend going past anywhere over round 15, but once you get to around about round 10 to 15, just leave the game, end the game, whatever you guys want to do. You can exfil if you really want to. It is completely up to you. I usually just end the game or just let the zombies kill me, whatever they want to do. Once I've done this, literally just relaunch it, do it all over again, and it takes around about 10 minutes, and you get around about 5 weapon XPs, weapon levels. So it's very, very good, and it's definitely one of the fastest methods. Make sure you guys also use double XP tokens, and also if you guys didn't know, you can actually use your Modern Warfare XP tokens from last year on Cold War. It's really, really simple. All you guys need to do is literally go onto Modern Warfare or Warzone, activate a token. As you can see, I have 17 minutes of XP, and then switch over to Cold War, and once you go onto Cold War, you're going to have all of that weapon XP on Cold War. It's really simple, and not many people know about this. On Cold War, you might have a couple of XP tokens from the Battle Pass, but last year, I had a lot of double XP tokens just saved over because I never ended up using them because I didn't have to. And as you guys can see, I now have 16 minutes of free double weapon XP or double XP, and I can use it on Cold War. So make sure you guys do that method. A lot of people don't know that you can do it. Anyways, let's go ahead and talk about multiplayer. Now, to kick it all off, the best way and the fastest way to level up your weapons is Fireteam Dirty Bomb. It gives you around about 3 times the XP per kill. But all of you guys probably already know that. However, a lot of you guys are probably making a very, very big mistake when getting your camos and leveling up your weapons at the same time. I was guilty of it myself, and I'm sure a lot of you guys are as well. This is a waste of time. So, for example, if you are just trying to level up your weapons, by all means, play Fireteam Dirty Bomb, it's the best way. But if you're trying to unlock your weapons so you can get the camos, do not play Fireteam Dirty Bomb. The reason for this is because in Fireteam Dirty Bomb, you're not really going to be getting many of the challenges completed at the same time as you level up your weapon, and it's not going to be as time efficient as playing something like Nuketown. So, for example, let's say you play Fireteam Dirty Bomb and you get your weapon to level 40. Once you get your weapon to level 40, you're probably going to start to get some camos, and you're probably thinking, alright, I've got it to level 40, now it's time to unlock some camos. But you're only probably going to have maybe one bloodthirsty, you're probably going to have maybe one double kill, and hardly any of the challenges are going to be completed. However, if you were to play something like Nuketown and level up your weapons and go for camos at the same time, by the time you got on your weapon from level 1 to level 40 on Nuketown, you're probably going to already complete all of the double kill challenges, all of the bloodthirsty challenges, all of the other kills. I don't know what other challenges there are. I can't remember them all off the top of my head, but you guys know what I mean. It is a big waste of time if you're playing Fireteam Dirty Bomb, and then once you level up your weapon, you start to go for camos. If you're specifically going for camos and specifically trying to level up your weapons so you can obviously get camos, the fastest way to do it is just to play Nuketown. Because by the time you've gotten your weapon to level 40, you're going to have a lot of the challenges completed already. But if you played Fireteam Dirty Bomb, you're probably going to have hardly anything completed by the time you get to level 40. Hopefully you guys understand where I'm coming from with this kind of, thought process. It is a lot more time efficient if you just played Nuketown. Sorry for repeating myself literally like 3 times, but I'm just trying to explain it the best possible way I can. So overall, zombies, if you're trying to play zombies to get Dark Ether camo, do the method I showed you at the beginning. If you're playing multiplayer to level up your weapons and get camos, play Nuketown. If you're just trying to level up your weapons, play Fireteam Dirty Bomb. It's the fastest way. Anyway, hopefully this video did help you guys out. Make sure to subscribe for more content, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.